What is going on, guys? It is the first of the new month, which means a new season of Battle Spot, and we have our first opponent already. So, my opponent has Swampert, Zoroark, Volcarona, Dragapult, regular Zapdos, and Colossal. So, I can see at least two ways of setting up Colossal potentially with Steam Engine. And the Zoroark is not something I want to mess around with because, for those who don't know, with Zoroark's ability Illusion, it'll come out disguised as the last Pokemon in the team. So basically, it'll look like it until it takes damage, then it'll revert back to its regular form. So that can lead to a little bit of mind games on whether or not something's going to be super effective or not. So I'm expecting maybe a Dragapult Colossal lead. So we're going to go Landorus and Whimsicott with the idea of maybe being able to Tailwind Earth Power into Colossal and get rid of it that way. And we are going to bring Tyranitar in the back and Snorlax in the back as well. And let's see how this goes. Now, in theory, if it is Colossal, the best case scenario for me is I get rid of it right away with Earth Power. If it's not Colossal, okay, so it's Zapdos and Swampert. So, I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Zapdos, and I am going to Moonblast the Swampert for a little bit of chip. My opponent's probably just straight up expecting a Tailwind, so I'm going to just take advantage of Landorus's speed, see what I can do to a Zapdos, and then worst case scenario, I'll go Tailwind and Fake Tears from there. Not necessarily Tailwind and Fake Tears together because that's kind of impossible, but you guys know what I mean. The nice thing is Landorus is immune to Discharge and Earthquake, which, if that's what my opponent was potentially planning on doing, which, no point in me going any further with that because I'm currently watching the Dynamax animation. So it's Dynamax Zapdos. Okay. So I can Fake Tears and Sludge Bomb this afterwards and see how that works. Assuming Landorus lives. I got a bad feeling about Landorus here. So that's going to do not much to Swampert. It also would not use... That's a Zoroark right there. And there goes my Landorus. Zapdos don't normally get Max Darkness. And there's a nice punching by Whimsicott. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Which means there's a Zapdos in the back. Okay. We're gonna Max Knuckle into the Zapdos, and we're gonna Tailwind. So, in theory, Dynamaxed Tyranitar should be able to live something from Swampert. Swampert is a nasty obstacle for Tyranitar, but let's see how this goes. Okay. So there's my weakness policy. We took that rather well. So I think what we're going to do instead we're going to max darkness the Swampert, because at +2, I don't think Swampert will handle this, and Whimsicott will Moonblast the Zapdos slot. Okay. So that's a big amount of damage. And there's the real Zoroark. So Swampert's gone, that's good. We didn't want to deal with Swampert after proccing weakness policy. So Swampy is gone. There's a Max Flare. That would have been wonderful for Landorus earlier, but oh well. So, Swampert's gone. We know there's a Zapdos in the back because of how Zoroark's ability works. Are we going to find out what the fourth one is, or are we going to face down the real Zapdos? If it's the real Zapdos, I want to get rid of that with Tyranitar. If it's not the real Zapdos, then I want to get rid of it. It's Kartana, so I want to try to get rid of that if possible. The nice thing is I still have my Tailwind. I'm going to Max Knuckle into the Kartana, and I am going to also go for a... We're going to go for a Body Slam into the Zoroark. Or actually, I wonder... base 85. Yeah, we're still going to Body Slam the Zoroark. So, if Kartana protects, it's going to still take damage from the Max Knuckle. If Kartana doesn't protect, then it might have been good to try to double up, but I'm pretty sure even with Tailwind, Kartana is still going to... Oh, Kartana still outspeeds me. That's not good for me. No, well, that is good to know, but it's not good for me. So, there goes Kartana, at least. In theory. Always in theory. Okay. We got the confirmation that Kartana is gone. There's the foul play. Into Snorlax. Ooh, that did a lot. That is gross. Just, ew, that was not pleasant. That said, gone Zoroark. Now, Snorlax has decent special bulk. So I'm thinking I might be able to take on Zapdos with Snorlax without Tyranitar, worst case scenario. But at the same time, I don't know if this thing has Heat Wave. That can be a problem. This is also my last turn of Tailwind, so I do have to attack with Tyranitar, otherwise I'm going to get outsped. And we're going to just straight up Body Slam. If my opponent protects, good on him. Well, he didn't, so I guess I spoke too soon. And there goes Zapdos. Okay, so good game to my opponent. I definitely fell for the Zoroark shenanigans, so good for you. Highly doubt you will ever see this, but hey, I did like the Zoroark shenanigans. On that note, I'm also thinking of a Scarf Kartana maybe, but anyways, no point. On that note, let's see what else I can find. So Rillaboom, Incineroar, Finney, Elecki, Niligo, and Volcarona. Alright. He's got double potential fake out support. I can see Volcarona trying to go for Quiver Dance scenario, okay, this is a sign that I have had a long day. I've been up since 6. It is currently 4 p.m. Yeah. I think my lack of sleep is catching up with me. Okay. So... go Tyranitar Excadrill. Lando in the back. And we are going to bring Whimsicott back. No, excuse me. Okay, Tapu Finney and something I can't read. Rillaboom, okay. Yeah, I really can't talk today. Okay. Okay, so what do I think my opponent is going to do? I think it doesn't matter because I'm going to double protect. So Rillaboom's got its terrain up, which means Grassy Glide is not my friend. Finney is faster than Tyranitar, which means it is also not my friend. I don't see him Dynamaxing either of these two. I see him using Fake Out and then hitting someone. Man, I am really off my game today. What did I just say? I don't see him Dynamaxing this. What does he do? He Dynamaxes. Okay, it's Tapu Finney. Okay. Good news here is I double protected. Bad news here is I double protected. So Max Geyser. Okay. Into Excadrill. Okay. Well, there goes my speed. Not something I wanted to see. But and Drain Punch. That is wonderful. Yeah, I'm overtired. I am tired. I should have slept better, but I couldn't because a certain cat wanted me up at 5 to 6 in the morning. Yeah, I shouldn't let her. She's adorable. Okay. Now, is this salvageable? It's not. It is not. Okay, Iron Head here, and I am going to... Oh, shit. We're running out of time. We're going to Max Rockfall. Try to get our sand back at least. So with Dynamax... So I'm expecting Finney to... I'm not expecting the double up. That's the big part. I'm not expecting double up into Tyranitar. If he doubles into Tyranitar, SOL. If he does the same play as... Oh, I think he's doubling up into Tyranitar. Am I right? Am I right? Is he doubling up? Don't show me the double. Don't show me the double. Don't show me the double. He didn't show me the double! Yes! This is still bad. This is a really bad situation. There's no denying that I am in a very, very bad spot. That said, I just did a massive Finney, which is very wonderful. Okay, Finney should be doing the Shrinky Dink this turn. Rillaboom's still at full HP. I can probably live another Grassy Glide. So, here's my idea. In theory, Landorus should also survive a Grassy Glide. So if I get rid of Finney here, that might be best case scenario. Rillaboom has 70 base special defense. Now, if it's assault vested, that's not good for me. It's really bad for me if it is. If it is assault vested. If it's not, I should be able to get rid of it. The fact that I also lived the Drain Punch is also nice. Okay, so what's his next one? What is the next one? What does my opponent have? Again, something else scary. It's Volcarona. Okay, that is also something I did not want to see, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna double protect, and my logic here is eventually grassy terrain will wear off, which means Rillaboom will no longer have access to priority Grassy Glide. The other nice thing was, although I was personally thinking it was going to be a Quick Dance, that was a Heat Wave. Heat Wave would have just gotten rid of Whimsicott. Now, I do take a little bit of chip from the sand, but because of grassy terrain, I get my HP back. So, if I predicted this right, which I don't think I did, I'll double check in just a moment. Okay, so I did count this wrong by one, unfortunately. But that's fine. I have how many turns of tail left? I have 2 turns of tail left. So I'm expecting Rillaboom to go down, but I think I can do a decent chunk to Rillaboom at least. And yes, I want the Rock Slide. Give me that Rock Slide. No. I'm just gonna eat this Grassy Glide instead, though. So basically, my Rock Slide is like, if you've ever watched Lilo and Stitch when the guy uses his ice cream cone, yeah, that was my Rock Slide right there. So we're gonna get a little bit of chip into Rillaboom. Heat Wave is going to be ugly. Yep, that was ugly. Can Landorus handle 2 things at once? No. Can it handle 3 things at once? No. Is that Volcarona Focus Sash? Probably. Okay. Landorus versus the world. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. So, do I at least get rid of the Volcarona? That's the question. Do I at least get rid of the Volcarona? I might. Ooh, I might get rid of the Volcarona here. Does it work? Does it work? It wasn't sashed. Oh, Landorus. Okay. I do lose use my Tailwind here, and he's got his Grassy Glide back. If I can at least do this with it being Incineroar left, I'm okay with that battle. We're going to protect. His Rillaboom is going to Grassy Glide. His Incineroar is probably going to Fake Out. We got the Protect here. He does Fake Out. Okay. Landorus is faster than Incineroar, but the Grassy Glide damage is not going to help me here. Incineroar is probably going to Flare Blitz me, but I should at least get rid of the Rillaboom. I did not get rid of the Rillaboom. And the Darkest Lariat. Okay, so what did I learn with this team that I put together? I should have kept Dracozolt. And that isn't a joke, that is serious. I probably should have kept Dracozolt. I did not like this team, so I think it's back to the drawing board with it. I think a lot of the things on this team are very solid mons, but I don't think the combination of how I put them together on top of how I played them was good. So I'm going to say good game to my opponent here. That was a well-deserved win on your end. Probably not see this video, but at least I am saying it. Anyways, that's where I'm going to leave this one. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to do that. Do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I mean, I technically just did. I am tired. So I am going to go get some sleep. Bye-bye.